Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about the two GPS mount setup I have on my 2016 BMW. So first of all, a lot of people ask, why do you need two GPSs? Well, there's a lot of reasons. On longer, more difficult, challenging routes, I use one that's just solely on the route, and then I use the second one to search for other things along the way. Just a lot of options. On BDRs and off-roads and stuff, I use the first route on a trip and the second GPS on a track. So lots of reasons. But anyway, let's show you how I did it. This is an original BMW GS mount for a 1200. And what I had planned to do was I was going to cut this here, and then re-weld it just straight and over. I think like the 2012s or something like that. That way this bar would be longer and give me more room to put the mounts up there. That was the original plan. But when I was in Colorado, I had a little tip over. That's what us old guys call a crash. And I broke one of these plastic arms right here. And see a couple scratches. And while replacing it, somehow I got looking for parts and I found that this bracket right here is sold by Tortec, and they call it an upper GPS mount. And as you can see, it's got a little arm and it's got another spot. So or upper windshield mount, not GPS mount, sorry. You can see it's really stiff. So it puts a lot more support up there. And that crossbar, this piece from here to here, is considerably wider. So I was hoping that I would be able to just slide one over, put the other one on there. But when it came in, they didn't fit. So I started looking for parts to try to make this work. And again, another one of my thoughts was to take the back part here, cut it down the middle, trim out a little bit, and then have two halves to that mount and split them over here. So one on one side, one on the other side, so I could move that mount over. And then while looking for some parts, I came across this one. This is a Garmin, I believe it's for the 660, but it also works for the NAV 5 and 6 perfectly. So I was able to pick this up on one of the forums, brand new, very cheap. So that worked out really well. And this one, even though it's not going to be controlled by the whiz wheel, it's just going straight to the battery, so it'll be powered all the time. But I ordered this bracket and a couple more little pieces, and somewhere along the lines I ran across a mount made by Rally Raid, and it's a billet aluminum mount. I'll show you the back side of them right there. Billet aluminum, super small. It's just this little bracket here that's just a flat plate and the GPS mounts to it. It's actually designed and built for the Yamaha Tenere T7, and I found those, and actually I thought they were cheap. I got them from Rocky Mountain ATV, 45 bucks a piece, I think, 50 bucks a piece. I bought two of them. Quickly saw how this mounted up one, and then I did have to use a second one on this, so I'm glad I ordered two, because I needed to move that over. So I'm getting there. I got a little more cleaning up to do, but I'm real happy. I'm gonna feed this down through, and I think I'm actually gonna run that wire. I'm gonna run it across here, and I think I'm gonna go down this side and then over to the battery. Right now I've got it run this side and out right here, and I was gonna run it to the battery, but I think trying to make it clean, trying to make it look like it's supposed to, I think it's going to go on that side. So we'll continue to see what we can do. All right, so I've got everything powered up and running, and we're doing that. That's fine. I'm still waiting on some parts from BMW, but I can show you that's how they're both mounted. And that's how the display will work. Obviously they're side by side. I'm good with that. It looks like they're pretty much centered. I'm good with that. I got to play with my display, what I want to see, but I do need to see the overall average and maybe my average speed. But I ran the power cord to this one down this side and then over here through. So that part I'm real happy with. This one, obviously, since it runs straight to the battery, I have to power it off by the button and turn it on by the button, but that's okay. That's the way I had my Harley set up. From the back or from the front, however you want to word it. Obviously, you can see my power cord. I was thinking of running it across and down this side, but that's just where it ended up. I think that's going to stay. I am going to try and use the locking mounts. I hope there's enough of a gap here. One of the parts I'm waiting on is the single covers as opposed to the big cover. You know, this is the big cover when you have, you know, the locking device on. So I have a single cover, so it's just like that. That's a couple of those coming. And a part that I'm gonna try to shim one out maybe so I can use the two locking devices. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'm real happy. 2 NAV6s. I know a lot of people aren't fans of the NAV6. All I can tell you is Garmin has taken care of me when I had issues. So that's okay. Customer service is good. I'm happy with that. So again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and like to my channel. If there's something you want to see or something you don't understand, let me know in the comments below. All right, thanks.